I'm Deputy Chief Shannon Bagley of the Battle Creek Police Department. I'll read a brief statement and I'll answer the questions after we're done to the best of my ability. It's an active and ongoing investigation, so I can't get too specific, but we'll give it a shot, okay? All right. On September 20th at approximately 2:20 a.m., officers from the Battle Creek Police Department responded to report of shots fired in the 100 block of Cliff Street here in the city of Battle Creek. Upon arrival, officers located a 2-year-old child that had sustained a gunshot wound as a result of the shots fired. Life-saving efforts were given by Battle Creek Fire Department and Life Care Ambulance along with Battle Creek police officers, and the child was taken to the hospital where further life-saving attempts were attempted. Unfortunately, the child succumbed to those injuries earlier this afternoon. The child was identified as Kai, K-A-I, Rowan, R-O-W-A-N, Turner, and his family has been notified. A little more information into the incident. Like I said, at approximately 2:20 this morning, we had information that revealed that a dark-colored SUV had drove past that residence in the 100 block of Cliff Street. Multiple shots fired emanating from that vehicle, and that was one of those rounds was the rounds that impacted the young child. We are seeking the help and support from the community. Very limited information that we are going on right now. So anyone with information regarding this case, please contact the Battle Creek Police Department or Silent Observer so that we can continue this investigation. Our thoughts and prayers go out to Kai's family. It's a very difficult time for them, and we just ask that the entire community lift them up and support as well. So that'd be the conclusion of my statement, and I will answer any questions that you may have.
Chief, you mentioned in the press release that Kai and his family were not the intended targets. Were they in, it looks like it was a duplex, potentially.
Yes.
Were they in the home of who that intended target was, and do you know who that intended target was?
I'll say this, I think it was actually more than a duplex, it might have been a tri-level type thing. But yes, Kai and his family were in one of the residences or apartments contained within that unit. We have no information. Matter of fact, we believe that they were not the intended target. We're not 100% sure who the intended target was at this particular time. That investigation, hopefully the investigation will reveal that. Nonetheless, it could have been a case of a resident's mistaken as well. So we are just not 100% sure at this particular moment.
We saw that on the second floor, that there was a bullet hole in the window, but we also saw markers on the first floor, 10 of them of markings. Did Kai live on the second floor or on the first floor?
Don't want to go into this particular moment, but there were multiple gunshots. I don't have the exact number at this particular moment, but there was a significant amount of gunfire.
And where were Kai's gunshot wounds?
Don't want to go into that at this particular time.
And did you get surveillance video from the grocery store across the street? Is that part of this investigation?
We have some surveillance video. We're reviewing multiple videos from various sources, but I don't want to go too far down that road.
I guess a more general question. We've been told that there have been multiple drive-by shootings at this house over the last several months. I mean, neighbors said it was involving the same group of teenagers. Is this the first incident you've had here, or has there been multiple of these over the last few months?
At that specific residence, no, we don't have.
Street in that area.
There's been other incidents in that area. That specific residence, I do not believe so.
So for 12 hours, I guess, let's say from 2:20ish a.m. to when we got a press release from you guys, no one's in custody that we've heard, a shooter on the loose. I mean, is there a threat to the public, and why did it take so long to get confirmed that, you know, a person shot or a child shot and they're dead?
Part of the investigation has to reveal, number one, is making sure we notify family and take care of that family to the best of our ability first. So that would have been our first priority. Secondly, not believing it was a target of maybe either mistaken identity or someone specific that they may have resided in one of the other residences there. That information we're still looking to obtain, and of course that comes with a level of cooperation. So I'm not saying that we're getting all the cooperation that we should be or could be receiving, which would help us immensely in this situation, but some of these things just take time. And there are other avenues in which we are pursuing, which we hope to bear fruit in the not too distant future. But you know, this is going to be one that we're going to be extremely methodical moving forward with, and that we're going to need some participation from the community to help us out here.
In terms of notifying that family, to need time to notify them, does that mean that child was alone in his home?
No, the child was not alone. Other family having to get to Battle Creek, and helping to make those arrangements.
And to be asking for the community's help, I know you said you got some security footage. Any chance you'll be releasing even an image of that dark-colored SUV?
At this particular time, no. But I would say that in the not too distant future, that's a definite possibility.
And this happened at 2:20 a.m. Was Kai sleeping at the time?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, this is just a tragic situation. An innocent child, you know.
Oh, it's horrific.
victim of
Absolutely.
drive-by shooting.
Right.
For a parent that's watching this, just heartbroken with this news, what would you say to them?
You know, I'm not sure what you say in a situation like this. This was, I mean, it's a story that they were doing nothing wrong. And as a direct result of some pretty heinous behavior by, unfortunately, I don't know if they're going to be yet members of this community or not. We have no idea. But whoever the perpetrators were, I don't know how you plan for this. You know, there's nothing that they could have done that would have changed the behavior of someone that resulted in the death of an innocent child. So it's absolutely horrendous. You know, like I said, our thoughts and prayers go out to this family, and they're dealing with some very difficult circumstances at this moment. So.
I mean, I think just to reiterate, you know, this was an innocent child, not the intended target. Drive-by shooting. Would it be fair to say there is a threat to the public until this person's in custody?
Well, I would say that's probably as far as an immediate threat, I think the information that we've gleaned thus far, that there was someone specific. The intent to do harm to someone was specific, not to this young child, but it was specific. Now, was it a case of mistaken identity with the residents? There's a lot that we just don't know. But no, I don't think someone's going out randomly shooting up houses just randomly. So no, I don't believe this was definitely something specific. Someone was looking for someone for some type of retribution or payback, or there's some beef or argument going on, and we'll uncover that here in the coming days. So.
Do you believe there's one or more than one suspect?
Don't know. Can't say at this particular time.
And do you have a total of like how many other incidents like this have been happening in that area, and what may be driving these incidents?
As far as shootings go in the area, there was no, I don't have that information off the top of my head for you. I do not.
Is there anything else that you would add to anyone watching this?
No, I just want to reiterate, our suspicions are that, there's a beef, there's an ongoing beef, and that individuals within this community know what's going on and what had transpired. This is a situation where this is an innocent child, a 2-year-old that is now no longer with us. And we would hope that we would get someone to call in, give us some information that would shed some more light on this and point us in the right direction, so that we can bring justice to this young child and his family. So.
And I just want to clarify for our purposes, we saw on the front porch 10 marked bullet holes, and then we were able to identify another one upstairs and one on a side window. Those 2 weren't marked. Was that maybe a different incident, or do we believe
I don't believe so. It depends on what they may not have been able to reach them for
Okay.
So I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Deputy Chief, just for the sake of clarity, is this home, you mentioned it has multiple apartments in it? Do you have a number of apartments? I know it's something.
I do not. I think it's 3, but don't
Okay,
hold me to that.
okay. And do you know how many homicides there have been in the city this year to date?
To date, including this one,
Yeah.
there has been 6 total.
Okay.
3 out of that 6 are directly related to intimate partner domestic violence situations,
Would you say this is your youngest victim this year?
without a doubt.